Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make an analog clap. There are many ways to make an analog clap, but the basic idea is that you need to use white noise as your sound source and a complex envelope. I think it's either the 99 or the 808, which uses some kind of multi-stage function generator that retriggers the amp envelope a few times before releasing it into a tail. I don't have anything like this in this case, but I can mimic it by using two distinct envelopes, one for the transient and one for the tail. First, I will get a white noise source and run it through a bandpass filter, since I am not interested in the full frequency spectrum. I will mute the sound so I can control the transient and the tail separately. And I'm going to run the first signal into a VCA and then into my mixer. To simulate the envelope retriggering, I am going to use a sawtooth wave to control this VCA. Of course, I don't want this to run all the time, so I will use an envelope to decide when and for how long I want this retriggering to be played. So I am unplugging the VCA output and repatching it into the next VCA input before it goes to the mixer. Then I am using a pulse to trigger an envelope generator that will open and close this second VCA. This will be the transient part of my clap. This is a bit out of camera, but here I am using the same trigger to sync the VCO. That way, the transient is reset to its zero crossing and sounds more consistent. Now let's use the second muted signal into a third VCA. And trigger a second envelope at the same time to control the VCA and shape the tail of the clap. Experiment with the envelopes, the speed of the sawtooth and the VCF, frequency and Q to get different clap sounds. Now let's add more percussion for a little jam. Of course, a little bit of reverb can go a long way. That's all. I hope you've enjoyed this patch.